Hello, and welcome. My name is Nathaniel Hodges, and I am a member of the Atlanta Gay Men's Chorus, and we're here today to talk about a very exciting show coming up. It's our spring show, and it's called No Rest for the Wicked, and it's the music of Stephen Schwartz. And I have three very exciting guests here to talk about this show, kind of dive a little deeper into what we can expect. First, I have Kevin Robinson, and he is the artistic director of the Atlanta Gay Men's Chorus and co-creator of this show, correct? Great.
Yes.
And I have Melissa Arasi here, and she is the conductor of the AGMC Women's Chorus Project. And then I have Christopher Rapotsky. Christopher Rapotsky is a member of the Atlanta Gay Men's Chorus, but he's also co-creator of this show and one of the choreographers, correct?
Correct.
Well, we have a lot of questions to get to, so I kind of want to get things rolling, and I want to start with you, Kevin, okay? So now, how did you go about choosing the music? How did you decide what you wanted to have in there and what really you felt would resonate with this show?
This particular tribute started in San Francisco with the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus, who worked with Stephen to bring about this tribute that they presented a year ago. And I was fortunate to be part of that process, creating some of the arrangements for Men's Voices and getting to meet Stephen and work with him in that particular production. And then we decided we wanted to bring it to Atlanta. And in doing that, we've taken some things out, we've added some things, we've moved some things around, created our own tribute to Stephen, but it was based on that original material.
Now, what you all don't know, but what I am very excited about is the AGMC Women's Chorus Project. And I wanted to ask Melissa about your experience and kind of tell us more about the chorus, maybe how many members you have, and what can we expect from the Women's Chorus Project?
Well, I'm very excited to be their conductor. I've always loved women's choirs. I've had many women's choirs, and felt like there was a need in Atlanta for this chorus. And so when Kevin approached me, I interviewed for the job, I felt like this was a good fit. It was a very good fit, and I'm so thrilled with our 35 women that are singing this season. It's a wonderfully diverse group of women from all over the metro area, of all different backgrounds, and yet we've really already begun to bond with each other, which has been really great because, as you know, you sing much better with people that you kind of like.
What's the arc of this show? How did you create that, that storyline, so to speak?
I think from the beginning, from the very first notes all the way to the very last notes of the show, I think that there's this whole overarching image of time passing.
Well, now, in talking about this storyline, for me, what I get a lot from Stephen Schwartz's music is themes of, self-acceptance, themes of creation, themes of, getting to their side, breakthrough, triumph. So obviously, this music is very personal to people and means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So in this show, what's one moment that maybe as we're rehearsing or as we're, singing through this music or as you're just reading the lyrics, what really speaks to you? Maybe a piece, a time, a point in the show or music?
Without giving too much away, the pieces that we're singing really have given us the opportunity to laugh a lot. And really get to know each other and, be silly and really let go of those inhibitions, But probably the piece that is the most meaningful and the most musically challenging is For Good. And the message that it has of needing someone else and having met someone else taking you to a better place is really a wonderful thing that's also about this chorus.
That's great.
The other thing about that particular piece and about this concert is that Wicked, when you look at the storyline, is really a story about two women. There isn't a single star in that show. There isn't a single character whose story is being told. In fact, it was something that Stephen and the co-creators went back and forth on. Whose story is this? Because that's always the question you ask in theater. And it really is their story. It's their journey. And so what's wonderful for us is to be able to debut the Women's Chorus Project on a concert where they get to sing their own set, and all of the pieces, all three pieces in that set are from a show that really explores and celebrates the journey of women as friends. And that's a really wonderful tie-in, how all of this.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces, so I'm
It
really
is.
excited to
It's
hear
one
it.
of his
I
most
cannot wait to
frequently
hear it.
performed
Yeah.
pieces as well.
Fantastic. What are some of the more theatrical elements that we may be able to expect from this show?
I don't want to give too much away because there's so many surprises, but I think that after this show is over, I fully expect that the audience is going to be blown away by what they've just seen. I think that they're not going to expect
High production
anything
value of
that
this.
we do in this show. I think it's going to take them by surprise in a very, very, very good way.
It's illustrative of one of our ongoing challenges, which is how do we become better than the Atlanta Gay Men's Chorus? Because they're our toughest competition. And we continue to set the bar high for ourselves, and this one is really high. And so, you know, it's real, as Christopher said, there are a lot of surprises. It's big. It's a big show. It has lots of moving parts, and we're excited to be in that venue, especially. Lots of things we can do theatrically in that space. So,
What do you think the audience can expect to take away from this wonderful show that they're about to see?
To just walk out the door feeling that joy that comes from seeing a great show that had a lot of meaning to it, and feeling that they can be very proud in the Atlanta community of a really fabulous chorus in the men and now in the women as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Kevin?
well, one of the things that I think is important about any kind of art form, especially a theatrical art form, is that the audience sees themselves in the material. And I think that's what we're really getting at here with this idea of time and growing up and the various experiences that we have. I think the audience will definitely see a reflection of themselves. Men, women, gay, straight, everything is on that stage in this performance. And that is, I think that is our goal as an organization, is to not continue to preach to the choir, as it were, but to be inclusive of everybody. And this show demonstrates that on so many levels, and we're thrilled to be bringing it to the community of Atlanta in April 19th and 20th.
Perfect. That's fantastic. Well, I guess that's a good point to wrap up on. But first, thank you all very much for being here. It's been a pleasure
Thank
talking
you.
with you. So look for us in April, and we're very excited. So why don't you repeat those dates one more time?
Yes, it's April 19th and 20th. We're at the 14th Street Playhouse. You can get tickets through the Playhouse website, or you can go to our website, which is agmchorus.org.
Great, and we have a lot of work to do, so we better get back to
We
it.
do.
Thank
No
you so
rest for
much.
the wicked.
No rest for the wicked at all. Have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.